My name's Carolyn Bruck, and we're going to get to the top stories of the day coming up in just a few minutes. But there you see Chris, meteorologist Chris Mulcahy. We like to call him the Incredible Mulk. And it's going to be an incredibly hot day today.
Well, thank you. Yeah, incredibly hot, but it's going to be incredibly beautiful at the same time, even though sometimes looks can be deceiving because even a rose has thorns. But today is going to be gorgeous wall-to-wall sunshine. However, it's going to feel like 100 degrees plus again. So it's that air you can wear, the hair you can't wear, as I typically like to say. High temperatures in the mid-90s. Where we go from here, one more 90-degree day. Still feeling close to 100 degrees to 99 for your Friday. After that, if you're looking for a better pattern, a drier and even cooler pattern, well, it looks like your holiday weekend's going to be spectacular. Very low rain chances for your Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Mid to the upper 80s heading into next week with a better chance for rain.
Chris, thanks. Turning to your 5 big stories of the day in your morning rush. Union County students will be going back to school an extra day each week. Board of Education members voted to start the additional day of in-person learning at the end of the month. District leaders say the hybrid plan is working so far. Only 2 of the 53 elementary schools in the county have switched to temporary virtual learning because of positive COVID-19 cases. North Carolina education leaders releasing more details about their plan for high school sports. Fall sports will start on November 4th. That includes cross country, volleyball, and swimming. Basketball will start in December. All other sports, including football, will follow in January. A game that was supposed to be played in Charlotte later this month is now being moved. Duke's Mayo Classic will now be played at Wake Forest without fans. The Demon Deacons will now take on Notre Dame at home. That game is set for September 26th. Mecklenburg County health leaders trying to reach out to the Hispanic community and help them learn about coronavirus safety. The data is showing that 1/4 of the coronavirus cases in the county are of that in the Hispanic community. Today, the county is holding a drive-through safety expo for contractors from 5 to 7. Location information for that event is on our WCNC mobile app. This weekend, bar seating will be back open at Mecklenburg County restaurants. The county is easing its alcohol restrictions to match the statewide rules. This starts tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Alcohol sales, though, still cut off at 11 o'clock each night. Bars will remain closed. All right, let's connect the dots where we make the news make sense. We may be getting the coronavirus vaccine sooner than we thought. The CDC now is telling state officials to prepare for a vaccine as early November. But as Wake Up Charlotte anchor Ben Thompson explains, it may be well into 2021 before you can get your hands on one.
Experts say we could see a safe and effective COVID-19 vaccine by the end of this year. That doesn't necessarily mean you'll be able to get one right away. Let's connect the dots. If there's an early indication of overwhelming success of a vaccine, a trial could be ended early. The same could be said, though, if there's an overwhelming failure of a vaccine. Several lawmakers are in the middle of phase 3 clinical trials now. If all goes well, next is figure out who gets one first. The National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine recommends releasing the final product in 4 phases. Healthcare workers, first responders, older adults, and people with underlying health conditions would be first. Phase 2 would include teachers, essential workers, and people staying in homeless shelters or prisons. Young adults and children would be phase 3, and in the final phase, all the rest of us. Keep in mind, when a vaccine is approved, initial supplies will be limited, hence the need for a phased distribution. And that is connecting the dots.
Now to some stories to keep you and your family safe and sound today. Even if you don't have insurance, you can get a COVID-19 test for free. Medicaid is said to now reimburse the cost of your test if you live in North Carolina. You have to go to their website to apply, though. Governor Cooper says this could bring free testing to around 600,000 people across the state. Forget what you heard. It is okay to go to bed angry. Researchers say a good night's sleep can actually help you get rid of your frustration and make you a better problem solver in the morning. By the way, couples who try to resolve their arguments before bed end up losing an hour and a half of sleep on average. Well, make sure you watch us each and every morning starting at 4:30 on Wake Up Charlotte. It's a good time, I promise.